Coffee. Here we go. Let's do this. Good morning, everybody. Kind of chirpy this morning. Hello, I'm Claire-Louise from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. Hey, Timothy. Hey, Tanya. How are you both today? Are you good? I'm good. I'm feeling very hyper. Not really hyper. It looks like it might rain. Let's hope it doesn't. Because if it rains, there's going to be a power cut. Because that's what happens on this island. And then we'll game over. Then it'll be game over for Cafe. Hey Gabe, hey Callie. So keep your fingers crossed. It's looking very dark out there. It rains. Bye. Oh, maybe it'll rain and it won't power cut, but we'll be waiting for it to power cut any moment. I'm on for an hour and a half this morning, everybody, because I have a breakthrough session with a client right after this. Half past. Morning, Robin. Morning, Tracy. Morning, Christine. You're all on time today. That's good. So I'm going to pick some cards out for the collective, do some channeling. Let's see what information we've got for today. And also offer those mini reads as well. So did everyone have a good weekend? Yeah, if you want a mini read, just check that pinned comment out. It's by donation, minimum $5 or $4.99 if that's what it's forcing you to do. But there's a PayPal link in the pinned comment where it's by Super Chat, Super Sticker, all of that. If you've got a question, put a capital Q in your comment at the start of your comment just so I can find it. It's been a good weekend for you, Tanya. Lots done around the house. Good. Well, yesterday, because I had a customer working for a breakthrough session this morning, and today is usually my day of doing 8 videos, so it's a pretty full-on day of doing all the dailies and then the weekly. I thought, well, I'll just get a bit ahead because I've got that session that might last an hour and a half, 2 hours, so that eats into my day. So I'll get ahead with some of my videos. I did them all. I did them all yesterday, 8 videos. I'm like, well, that was getting ahead. I'm going to have the day off, kind of, on Saturday, kind of. I ended up actually doing research all day. And I bought myself a new camera, a new video camera for this stuff. I was researching video cameras and videography and all kinds of things. And so this channel is about to get better. The video quality is about to get better again. I know this video quality is great, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about cinematography. I'm talking about having intros and outros and all kinds of stuff like that with very good quality video in it. So that's exciting. That should be arriving in a few days, and I have to play with that and do some stuff. Hey Maria. Hey Chris. First card out is time to restore. Yeah, so today for me is going to be day off-ish. I'm hoping it's not going to rain too much. I'm thinking it's going to rain, but I've ordered a lunch out. I'm going to just stop the camera because it's not playing. Thanks, Tanya. Hang on. Okay, it should be back. There we go. It works now. You got your taxes done yesterday. Oh, good job. Also, we were all organising stuff yesterday, were we? Ah, Chris. That's exciting. Time to restore. Yeah, so maybe today's a bit of a lazier day after I was doing too much yesterday. Thanks, Tanya. It's cute, isn't it? It's hemp. I got it in Byron Bay. Unfortunately, I've got party. I think it's on that side. Is it? Oh, come on, camera. It's on this side. The camera is just super slow, so I'm just gonna have to sit here for a day until the camera catches up. There we go. Green paint at my party. But yeah, I really like it. I want to find more tops like this, but I can't find them online. I like everything about it. Feeling much better, thanks, Kelly. It was a, I don't know, pretend period. It really didn't culminate into much at all. I'm going through menopause. Yay, it's finishing at last. You cleaned one of your kitchen cupboards. Good job, Christine. Mmm, yummy. Oh, my coffee's really good today. Taxi sounds boring, Callie. I hate that day. Hey, Donna. I hate that day when I do my taxes. Ugh. Tanya, let's get you some guidance. Guidance from your higher self. So yeah, I was kind of getting excited about all my ideas with the new camera. I know what camera setup I'm getting next as well, but I decided not to overwhelm myself. I could go for the full pro setup rig, but there would be a hell of a lot to learn. So I decided to go for like an intermediate better camera kind of thing to get used to stuff first before I go for the megabucks. It was like either a $1,000 setup, which is the one that I got, or a $6,000 setup. Very tempting, the $6,000 setup, but I just knew I'd be overwhelmed. It would be too much, too soon, too much to learn, you know. So it's really exciting anyway. Tanya, because yeah, I've got a lot of ideas. The artistic incompletions are something that you've been doing, Tanya. The camera is so far behind. Something that you've been doing. There we go. She's caught up now. Video Claire. Something that you've been doing creatively. It's over now. It's maybe in the form that it's been in. I get this feeling that your higher self is urging you on to switch things up, to do something different. I don't know, maybe, are you happy in your job? Do you want to change it? Something tickling me. This is about work, about creative work and switching it up, kind of like I'm doing at the moment, but completing the way that you've been doing something. Tanya. Morning, Melissa. Clean your house top to bottom. Oh, okay. Yeah, Tanya, so you've got, I cannot work like this. The camera's, why is it lagging? We've only just started. Why would it be lagging already? Touch and I'm heard. Tanya, you have got a little clue. You've had a little clue as to what to head to next in your work. A little clue to show that that the universe is hearing you. It does want what you want. It wants, yeah, it wants you to do something that you would be really happy doing. So, you've had a clue there of what to move to recently, is what I'm hearing as well. So hopefully that makes sense. Kelly, make it easy on myself. Oh no, it's not going to be easy on myself. It's not. It's going to be much harder work. Like at the moment, recording on my phone and then uploading it straight from my phone. Easy, not time consuming. But now I've streamlined the rest of my stuff. I don't need so much time off as I can have at the moment. I can take on more. Recording it on a video camera and then having to transfer it to the computer and then having to edit it and then upload it. Considerably more steps to that process and time, but it'll be worth it because YouTube will start promoting me with better quality videos. Painted most of your house? Wow. Went to a bar last night for a drag queen show. Were you in it? The sober driver. It sounds like fun. But you know, my week ahead, I do other weekends. I do all of the customers that are in the weekly reading program, which isn't available anymore, so you'll miss out on that. But those that are still in it, I do one for myself as well. And mine said, "Am I willing to do the extra work?" Yes, I am. Chris, thanks for your donation. And who else? Someone I've got money through PayPal too. Oh, and a money request as well. You got it the wrong way around, first of all, Donna. That's all right. I'll sort that out later. Thank you, Donna. If you got a question, Donna, put it in the comments with a Q. Chris, should you ask Dan to be your +1 on Thursday night? What does everyone think? Let's ask the crystals. It better be a green. I can't tell which ones they are in here. That'd be a yes, Chris. I was worried then that it was going to give me the wrong one. I don't trust Spirit. Ask him. And then when he says, what, like a date, say, yes, like a date, Dan, like a date. Oh, like a date. Refocus, new beginning, like a date, Chris, like a date. Not like buddies, not like going into it with your old mind. Refocus on a new beginning. I love drag queen shows as well. Yeah, I do too. Really do. Donna, wondering if my crush and I will ever get together at all. Oh, let's ask the crystals. I'm overheating right now. What's going on? Is it about to rain? It's not like I overheat when it's about to rain. The temperature outside changes. Hi, Chris. You can do it, Chris. Donna, if your crush and you will ever get together at all. Let's answer this. No. Let's find out why. You'll be good, Chris. But we're here. We're here to listen to all the juicy details. There better be some this time. Okay, so I don't know why. Oh, because the connection. The connection isn't quite you. Not exactly right for you. A crush is nice to have, isn't it? It gets you feeling something again. I'd like to have a crush. It's just so I could feel something again. I haven't felt anything for ages, for anyone. Although, this one guy that's kind of cute. I do like his energy. I was following him down the hill, and he was grinning. So yeah, I don't know. It's not really a true connection. Just I went off into a dream though. It's not really who you are, that person. So they're not exactly right for you. So no, you're not going to get together with them. But it's kind of sometimes they're carrots. They're what I call carrots. Someone to have our eye on. Someone to like spark a little bit of feeling into us again. As I said, I'd kind of like that kind of thing now. Just to have something, you know. Seriously, I've got nothing going on at the moment apart from an ex that's not even messaging me or anything, so I can't be bothered. Yes, you see, there's something way better for you coming. Something way better. There you go. Yeah, Donna is a carrot. Something way better for you. So it's just one of those spark Donna back up again, get her starter motor going and get the juices flowing, get those hormones active again, get your body used to it. I could do with some of that. The same as well, Christine. We need to get going. I mean, yeah. First in 15 years, that's a long time, right? Maria, thanks for your donation. Here's your question. Higher self guidance for this week, please. This week for Maria. You got any juiciness going on, Maria? Let's see. And very interesting there. Very interesting this, Maria. You've got completion and I am good enough. So something is ending this week. I feel like you're just going to get to the point where it's like, this isn't good enough for me. Like, I deserve better than this. It could be with somebody's behavior, or yeah, I think you're going to get a bit Queen of Swords-ish this week, Maria. Cutting people out, cutting things out, just realizing, don't know why I've been putting up with this. It's not good enough for me. I'm getting rid of it. Well, damn. Because you're feeling better about yourself, you're feeling good enough to do that. Block them, Christine. Block them. Don't just ignore it. Block them. You might need a cattle prod. Maria, so yeah, I'm gonna get, you know when we just get to that point, like, why have I been putting up with this shit? It's that kind of an energy. Feeling good enough, rising up in your worthiness and your deserving, Maria, so that you're just not tolerating stuff that you would tolerate, that you have tolerated before. Right, so find a new approach and nurture yourself, and so it's going to shake you up a little bit. You might feel, oh, is that the right thing to do? I'm being a bad person, saying no to them or whatever, or cutting them out. You might have the guilt afterward. So find a new approach to nurture yourself, to soothe yourself after that instead of beating yourself up, you know. Get the juices flowing. Well, next week is very interesting, according to the energy updates and the weekly. Very interesting. I've got my coffee right, perfect. I'm making it 7 cups on the 4-cup setting on medium, with these beans perfect. Let's get another card out for the collector. So yeah, I'm excited about my new camera. I'm excited about doing some more creative video work with it, kind of taking it to the next level. I think I'm going to be able to use it for these lives. I don't know, I have to figure that out first. Oh, somebody just ordered a full moon reading. Thanks, Melissa. The journey is going to be... this photo's weird. Oh, I've got a dirty mind or something. What is she doing with that animal? Yeah, it's time to have fun again, isn't it? I could do with a boyfriend. Just because I haven't got a social life anymore. And I thought last night, I was so exhausted last night. I was in bed by 7:30. And I'm like, I've got no social life. Like, I'm enjoying my life. And I thought, but I've got no energy for a social life last night. And not even energy for a boyfriend. And then I thought, I don't need energy for a boyfriend. They can do something for me. And I'm like, yeah, maybe I need a boyfriend now. But it's like asking for the moon on a stick, really, isn't it? There's nobody around. The journey, nobody of interest around. The journey, love of adventure, curiosity, and appreciation. A young girl gently rides a deer. Both the girl and the deer are having fun on their adventure. They're playful and curious. Sometimes we get so caught up in the destination we forget to appreciate the journey. But if we neglect the little things on our path, like soft grass under our feet or the unconditional love of an animal, we're missing out on precious moments. A new friend or acquaintance with a different point of view can help us see things we may have overlooked. On a journey, on an adventure. That's so close to falling in my coffee then. Melissa, thanks for your donation. Higher self advice for you, Melissa. Yeah, pretty much like that journey card, Melissa. You've got flowing and love what is. So things are flowing. It might just seem like they're flowing like treacle rather than like water. A little bit too slowly for your liking here. So, Melissa, love what is. It is actually flowing, but maybe you've got to get ready for something better first. Hi, Sherry. Yeah, maybe you've got to do some inner work or something to do first. I know for myself, who I would have been expecting a few months ago, even a few weeks ago, isn't the same person as I'm expecting today to come into my life and stuff, and for my business too. I've changed a lot. So sometimes we don't get what we want because our higher selves know that we're going to level up very shortly in what we're expecting. And that's what I'm feeling like with you, Melissa. You're going to level up shortly. So yeah, you've got to include your ideas. Like I said, you're leveling up soon, so there's going to be more added. So it seems like it's flowing slowly for you at the moment, live, but really you're changing fast, so the stuff is going to come in. Stuff that you want is going to come in when other things have been added to the pot. It's like that message. Maybe I haven't put the videos out with this message in it yet, but the Empress being pregnant with something. And I've said that before, but there's a video coming up where I talk a lot about it. And I'm getting that you've got more ingredients to stir in that pot first before it feels like you're really flowing with it, like you're receiving a lot. So yeah, there's more ideas to be added. You're going to get more clues along the way, you know. You just set something huge free. Good. Yeah, still only the beginning of the change. Absolutely. That's what I'm feeling too. There's a lot more to add to that pot. That's exciting then. New journey for you. Yeah, I was feeling like that card, that new journey card. Hi, April. That new journey card was very, very similar energies to yours as well. Let's get a goddess out. Oh, I bought some new trainers yesterday. They're gorgeous. I was looking for some other ones online, and then I saw these, and they're like a special edition. They're beautiful. I had to buy them. They're just beautiful. And now I'm looking for new workout gear. I've got a fair bit of workout gear, but of course I want an outfit that goes with the trainers because they're so beautiful. So we've done that one. Who just sent me money? Thanks, Tracy. Tracy did. Isn't that exciting for Chris? I thought, yes. It is. That phase of relationships. It seems so frustrating at the time, but everyone else loves it, and you'll look back and you'll love it too. But when we're going through it, it feels terrible. Oh yeah, expression. I love this card because she looks like she's got a cape, golden cape, superhero cape. Oh yeah, expression. Goddess of the storms and winds, Oya is urging you to use your own your own powerful wind to lift up your voice. Speak now and speak up. Express yourself. Speak now and speak up. While you're restoring yourself on your journey. Change the tablecloth. That's why it's all wrinkly. Okay, and one washed. Yeah, I did my weekend stuff. Watered the plants. Oh, you can't see, but I got a new bottle here for these flowers, and the old flowers are out there hiding behind that. Drinkers. Tracy, how's that general for you? Tracy. Yeah, it does feel good to block people. I agree. Oh, Tracy, interesting. So this is what I'm getting, abundance and completion, but the completion thing, it's like your hard times might be over if you've been, it might not necessarily just be hard times, but if you've been having any kind of restriction with abundance, like abundance, true abundance is just like free flowing, it's flowing all the time. Um, whereas sometimes we can just be at that stage where we're getting like it's trickling in kind of thing just enough. And that's a struggle when it's like that. But whatever your abundance situation has been, it's changing now. It's changing. So brighter days ahead for sure. And why is that then? Why is Tracy's abundance changing? Just calming yourself down about it. Okay, so this is that energy of getting out of trouble, of stress. You might just be realizing, wow, I spend so much time thinking about money or thinking about bills or worrying about it, and just realizing that you're doing that, and realizing that you deserve way better feelings than that. Your well-being is way more important than money. How you feel is way more important than that. So feel it and breathe and make yourself feel better, because really your well-being is way more important than any of that stuff. And here's the thing is, when you do that, when you make your well-being more important and you calm yourself down and you're like, there's no way I'm putting money ahead of me anymore and feeling bad about it, you start feeling better, and then the money gets better. So you're coming to the end of kind of abundance restriction, but you're going to make that change. Thanks, Catherine. Got someone else as well. Deepta. Must have been you. Yes, it was Deepta. Thank you, Deepta. And thank you, Catherine. Q. Just a Q. Q anything, Catherine. So, Deepta, let's get you some guidance, some general guidance from Deepta. Went to the gym yesterday and I did my knee program. It's getting easier. I'm actually leveling up in some of the exercises. I wouldn't call them exercises. It's so little, it seems hardly worth going to the gym for it, but I need their equipment to do it. And it's just like 25 reps of one thing. They're just little movements, but it is really making a difference. But on my way out, I went over on my ankle, because it's about ankle mobility on knees anyway. So and yesterday morning I woke up with a sore knee. It's making a difference. It's exercising stuff, and it's getting it mobile, and it's doing something for sure. Slowly with all of that. Deepta, awesome. You've got joy and friend. You could be making a new friend. Someone to have a lot of fun with. Thanks, April. Yeah, someone to have a lot of fun with. Female friend is what I'm getting from that. Like a sister. Lots of fun. Like meeting someone that's like a childhood friend. It could have been a childhood friend, or that energy of a childhood friend, someone you just really like hanging out with and having a lot of fun with. Is this thought useful in judgment separates? But here you go. Why? Judging yourself. So meeting a friend, you probably get really silly with the friend and then judge yourself for it after. Just watch that, because just enjoy it. It's okay to be like that. So just watch that after. So it very much feels like soon you're going to have a new friend, and it's going to be very joyful, and it's going to be like You're going to get silly like a child again, and it's great. But then your thoughts and your judgments about yourself are going to kick in. So it's going to give you a window of awareness on your self-talk and what you do to yourself after you have some fun. Interesting. So Catherine, just what's in general, do you? General guidance. This weekend I've eaten cleanly, mostly. Yeah, that's why I'm feeling good. Oh, I've been drinking alcohol though. I wasn't going to last night, and then because I made all of those videos, and at the end of the day, before the sun was going down, I'm like, now I need to go and get myself a bottle of Coke to have some whiskey. I didn't have much, but I don't know. There's just something about this weekend. I drank some alcohol. Catherine, general for you. I don't feel like I did that. Catherine, Catherine, I've got this image of you doing something for someone who's not noticing you. Like, it could be like one of those fathers who they just sit there reading the newspaper or whatever they do in their own world. You keep on doing stuff like, hey, I've done this, Dad. And it barely registers with them. It might be your father, it might be someone else. Someone that's not paying attention to the stuff you're doing and you keep on doing stuff. Like, are they going to notice? Who's that? Who's that, Catherine? And why are you being told about it? It's something you're actually doing and then you're telling them about it. Could be a boss. That would really suck if it's a boss. Speak out. Express yourself. Oh, yeah. Knocking on the wrong door. Be vulnerable. Okay, you're knocking on the wrong door. You're trying to get, right, you're trying to get attention from someone that's not going to give you attention because they're absent. They're just not present. So you're not going to get their attention. I'm feeling like you're recreating this like it was an old pattern. So someone, maybe your dad, because I keep on seeing that image of not of your dad, but of my dad. Or maybe it was my granddad. I don't know, such a long time ago. But someone sitting reading a newspaper. I guess people don't do that anymore. They'll sit on their phones, right? But just not paying any attention at all. And so I feel that someone did that to you, and now you're still trying to get that original person's attention by choosing people that are like that too. I just walk away from people like that. Hey, if people are just like on the phone and not present, I just walk away. I can't be bothered with that. Like if I go around to see someone, or if I bump into someone and they don't even stop to have a conversation, they can't be present, I'm gone. When they look up from that phone, I won't be there anymore because I have no time for that at all. People not being present. So it makes you feel vulnerable. In other words, you keep on going to that kind of person who's not present to try and get their attention. They're never going to give it you, hey. That kind of person is never going to give it to you. So wake up to that, start choosing people that can give you attention. Be around people that are present, that don't do that. Because it's infuriating. You deserve to be heard. Paid attention to. But you're actually physically doing something, so it feels like a work situation, that to me. Or people in your house, maybe. But there's stuff that you're physically doing and they're just not paying attention. They're not noticing at all. Sucks. Thanks for your donation. Yeah, it can be really eye-opening when we realize these things, especially when it's like a realization like, oh my God, I keep on finding people like my dad that are going to ignore me and trying to get their attention, that kind of thing. It can be quiet. Wow, I've been doing that all of my life. You know, for me, it was like, I'll catch on finding abusers, see if they would love me this time. What a terrible thing to do. When I realized that, I'm like, oh, talk about making my life hard. Find some abusers and see if my dad will love me this time. No, he's just going to abuse you, like they always do. Let's get a cat out for the collector. There's no comments coming through. I'm expecting like a million comments to come through at once. So you're all being too quiet. I'm sure you're not all being that quiet. Or maybe you are. Maybe I'm being profound. Illumination. For the collective again. Illumination. Meet Glow. She shines a warm light into our dark places. She illuminates our fears and our shadows, giving us the courage to face them, to unravel them, and to bring healing. Sometimes it may seem easier to take the long route around the dark forest within, avoiding it, right? But Glow knows that true ease comes from presence, not avoidance. This is like bringing in together all of those things that I've just told, like the last three of you. Sometimes it may seem easier to take the long route around the dark forest within, but Glow knows that true ease comes from presence, not avoidance. So carry her with you as you journey into the depths of your heart and soul. I'm seeing you're like little warriors, but like little kids, warriors. Let her loving light warm the places of shame, hurt, sadness, disappointment, anger, and guilt. She can turn the darkest, twisted forest into a golden cove of love. Wow. You're being quiet. Yeah, I've noticed that, Christine. You choose the abusers too. You don't realize you're choosing them, by the way. I didn't realize I was choosing them. I wasn't like, oh, I know, I'm going to find myself another abuser. But like I've said in previous days, I had to wake up to the fact, oh, I'm attracted to someone. That means he's the most abusive person in the room. Because that's my pattern. That's what I do. Not anymore. Now I'm aware of them. I am kind of attracted to them too, though. Illumination. Maybe I should take a photo of this. It feels like these words are very important today. I'll take a photo of this one and put it in the group. If you're not a part of our group on Facebook, come in there. It's called Psychic Cafe. No muggles allowed. Request to join and we'll let you in if you're not a muggle. Yeah, I'll put a photo of that card in there. Should we get some homework out? I'm not feeling it. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to get a Soul Truth card out. I'm going to put the cat in instead today. I know what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to get one of these out. Yeah, they're attracted to us too. Let's get a magic card out for a change. Haven't used these for ages. I'm going to need the book for this because I don't remember them. Yeah, it's opposite polarities, right? They attract. Better at identifying red flags now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we choose them. We do. Yeah. Once we realize, you're right. Once we realize that that's what we're choosing and wake up to it, we can change it. But when we stay in that, no, they choose us. We can't do anything about it. We've got to realize our part in it, right? Opulence. It's time to lead. Opulence. Yes. There is great wisdom in going with life's flow and choosing battles, conflicts, and accepting change wisely and peacefully. There's also a time to assert your authority and trust your wisdom and leadership skills. People and situations are now looking to you for guidance. Wear your success and assets proudly. They are well earned, indeed. It's time to be a light so others may follow. Oh, it feels like it's personal to me, this. He hasn't answered. He will. Did you say? How did you ask, Chris? Tell us what you said. Did you say like a date? Oh, not yet. The girl opulence wears a lavish golden crown of leadership. It emits a radiant glow and signifies spiritual enlightenment as well as earthly accomplishment. Being in an exalted position gives you the opportunity to be a wise leader and help others. Much like happiness is only real when shared, being exalted only meaningful when it helps others. Oh, yeah. Leading the way with abundance, and it's helping others. Nice. So very different than the leading the way in other ways. Me too. Area Bell. Very much so. Stepping it up all the time. I'm stepping it up all the time. And again, with not just with the camera, but with my ideas of what I'm going to do with it. Not the camera. I'm getting the camera because of the ideas that I've had. I've got big ideas. And it is very much more like that, leading even more so. Also, you'll see. I mean, you'll see. What did you say, Chris? We're all very much invested in your love life, Chris. Nothing's going on for us. In limbo, just waiting. I feel like that. I feel like that with my love life. Everything else is just good. My love life is pants. Rubbish. The universe could really do better. It's doing very good. The universe is doing very good in the rest of my life. But it really could do better with my love life. Sure, it's not me. Although it has taken me a while to realise that I deserve much more. Let's get some tarot out. Yes, you're very brave, Chris. I know, it's very nerve-wracking. It's easy for us to say, ask him, ask him. I remember how long it took me, a month, to tell that guy that I liked him. Let's get some tarot out and see what's going on. Who's that? So I was recording, maybe it was the video that got lost. Also, when I was recording the videos yesterday, one of them just disappeared. So when I went to upload them, there's only 6 instead of 7, the dailies. And so as I'm uploading them, I'm seeing which one's missing. It was the 31st that was missing. And I think it was the one where I was terrified in the middle of it. Or it might be the 30th. I don't know, I've not watched them. It might be the 30th. But I'm sat here making videos and I'm really just in the flow, doing the readings, not really aware of what's going on around me. And then there's somebody at the door. And it scared me so much. It made me jump and scared me so much. And I went to go get it was a parcel. That when I got back, I couldn't stop shaking. It fully got to my nervous system and I was shaking. Maybe that's the video that deleted. Maybe you all didn't need to see that me in a state. So then I had to shoot it again. And like readings, they can't be done twice, right? So then I'm like, well, it was very specific, that reading too. And the second one was similar, but it wasn't exactly the same. So that was interesting. I've not had that happen before. I've not lost a video like that before and had to redo it. See, if it was a pick a card, I just wouldn't redo it. I wouldn't attempt to do the same one again, because readings aren't like that. You can't do them again. You can't re-record them. It's not like shooting a scene or whatever. There's other stuff that I could do and do it again, but a reading is in the moment. The 8 to the 9. 8 of crystals and the 9 of crystals. Thanks, Mary Ellen. Your next name may be shut down. Eight of crystals to the nine of crystals. That's what's come out. Well, it doesn't look very promising for our love lives because the Eight of crystals is about work. The Nine of crystals is about single, doing it for ourselves, getting our things for ourselves. Marianne, let's do you first before I read those out. I'm going to read them out of the book, those two. It's not like I'm sick of doing it for myself. I enjoy working by myself. I like that I did it, you know. There's a lot of things that I like, and I'm very happy in my life. It's not like I feel like anything's missing, really. But I'm starting to feel like my social life is missing. Although in the moment, that's just like an overall thing. It's not in the moment. It's not. I don't feel like, oh, I feel like going out and so, because I just go out and socialize. So I'm not choosing it in any moment. It's not like, oh, I really want to go out and socialize right now, and I don't have a social life, so I can't. It's not that. I could do it. I just don't have one at the moment, and I'm just asking the universe, come on, bring someone, at least one person that's on my level. Like to bring an entrepreneur to the island or something, someone that I've got something in common with. Please, universe, because this is getting ridiculous. Mary Ellen. Oh, look at this. Communication coming in intimacy. So this could be like a love offer coming, or it could be, you know what I'm getting? It's like someone that's interested in you and someone's been watching you and you might not know that they've been interested in you. I feel like there's somebody that's already kind of intimate with you. Not that they have been, but they've been getting to know you and you might not realize that. Someone that's been watching you. Not in a creepy way, in a good way. Been watching you to get to know you. asking people asking people about you, that kind of thing. Thanks, Colette. Excuse me. So, Mary Ellen. Did I do you, Tracy? Okay. Did I miss you out? Right. Let me know, Tracy, because I can't remember. But Mary Ellen, yeah, someone's been watching you and they're going to come forward and actually communicate with you. They're going to reveal themselves to you. It could be romantic. It doesn't have to be, though. It could be like a new friend. I don't know, though. It's got those. Yeah. Okay. It's romantic. It's romantic. Right. You had a great intimate chat with a guy you've been dating. I don't feel like it's them. I feel like it's someone else. I feel like someone's been paying attention to you and they're going to come forward and let you know. Hey, Sabrina. They're going to come forward and let you know they're interested in you. It's someone that's really interested in you, like really interested in you. That's why they're taking the time. So then you're going to have to forgive yourself. So I've got a feeling that you're going to be very interested in this person too, even if it's just because they're so interested in you. Do you know what I mean? And they've taken the time to get interested in you and choose you properly. So, then you're going to have to forgive yourself, maybe because you're doing an about turn on the guy that you're dating or something like that. You might feel bad about going, oh, something shinier. You know what I mean, though? We're allowed to do that. We're allowed to choose like better. We're not committed to the one that we've been dating. You will be interested in them for sure. Or did you? I thought it did, Tracy. But then sometimes I'm forgetful. Yeah, you're going to be interested in them, but I'm pretty sure you don't know them already. Or you don't know that they're interested in you already. No, I think you don't know them already. I think it's going to be quite a reveal. Thanks, Stephanie Helen. You will be. You'll be interested in them and just in the just because they're so interested in you, like properly interested in you, you know. Colette, thanks for your donation, Colette. What do you want your reading about? Who was that? Oh yeah, Stephanie. Helen, Stephanie. Stephanie Helen. Stephanie, high self-guidance. For you. I'm waiting for your question, Colette. This is very interesting, Stephanie. You've got decide and be supportive. This is like you, you don't have to jump when other people say jump. You can decide, you can choose whether to help someone or not. And sometimes, like I've got a feeling you're going to have like two people in front of you, and one asking you to do something for them, expecting that, and you really don't want to do it. You know, it's like it's not really giving if someone's pestering you to do it or guilting you into doing it or saying you really should do that. Then it's not giving. We give when we give, it's freely, right? And we decide to do it. We choose to do it, and then it's coming from that open place where we don't expect something back. We just want to do something for someone because it makes us feel good and it's going to make that other person feel good. It's an act of love. But when it's coming out of guilt or someone saying that you should do it or them pestering you about it, that's what they're asking you to do is not to give. Is to do something from a negative energy. And so I'm getting here that Stephanie, you just need to say no. I'm not doing that because that's not true giving. Like, and stop telling me to do it or asking me to do it or guilting me into doing it or telling me I should do it. You get to decide who you help and whether it's coming from that free and easy place. So you might need to take a step back and say, no, I'm not doing any of it, not for any of you, until you get to that point where maybe you're feeling so full in yourself that you're like, now I want to give something to that person because I love them and I want to show them that I love them. So you could have been in this energy a lot of being guilted into stuff, thinking that you should do stuff, and then you're not really cleanly giving from a place of love when you do that, when it's got those negative emotions behind it. You're waiting for news and making plans, Colette. Yeah, so Stephanie, you decide when you give, when you're supportive, and what it is that you want to give. Absolutely. But tell them it's okay. It's like, thanks for the opportunity, but no, because that's not truly giving, but off you pop. Communicate yourself clearly, but then forgive them for trying to guilt you into stuff. Maybe you've got a lot of that around you at the moment, Stephanie, is that right? Or it could be something that you're doing to yourself as well. We can guilt ourselves. Got a bit fired up then. Colette. You're waiting for news and making plans. Do you just want general guidance on that? I'm still not clear on what you want your reading on. Gabe, thank you. You didn't break it. Gabe, well done. You've drawn an increasingly distinct line with giving for ages now. That's good. Yeah, well, you get to decide that, so don't feel bad about it. Be very clear on that. I think it feels like you need to tell someone about that too. Just tell them straight out, no, because that's not true giving. You're trying to guilt me into it. There's nothing good can come out of that. Colette, you're wondering if you're going to have any career movement soon. So sick of waiting. Let's find out what's going on for you. You are, but not in the way that you're going about it. So find a new approach and go for it. Okay. So I don't know how you're applying for jobs or whatever, but the way that you're doing it isn't the way that the universe wants you to do it. Maybe you're doing it the regular way. I don't know what the regular way is anymore. It's been a very long time since I worked for anyone else. It's been even longer since I wanted to work for someone else. But that's not the way you're going to find your job. Find a new approach and then go for it. You know what I'm getting from this is it's going to be a more of a you putting yourself in with the people, like a networking thing with the people that are doing something that you're interested in, and you getting to know them and you talking to them about what you do or what you're good at or what you want to do, and then someone saying, there's this opening. It's going to be something more networky. So whatever it is that you love doing, you need to start talking to people about that. That's the new approach, and then go for it. Ooh, I'm making wedding plans. So yeah, a different approach to the job seeking. It's going to be more of a networking thing. So tell people about what it is that you want to do, what you love doing, and network more. You might have networking events near you, like Chamber of Commerce kind of stuff. Seek things like that out. Just talk to people more. That's going to be your approach. Yeah, make love is the card of doing something that you love. So being okay about that. So you need to make it okay first, Colette, for you to do what you love. So I don't know. I've just got this feeling that you're looking in the wrong places for jobs or thinking that you need to do something that you don't want to do. Whereas really, you need to be at networking events, telling people about what you love to do, and then something is going to open up from that. So be okay about doing what you love. Maybe you've got people around you saying, oh, yeah, well, that would be nice for you to do what you love, but really, you're in the real world here. Go and get yourself a real job. You're being too passive and emailing people. Yeah, you need to be talking, you need to be face to face and like networking events. Oh, yeah, of course. I forgot about that. Networking events. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? I forgot because we just live like normal here. I seriously, I forget that all of that crap's going on in the world. Hey, Joanne. Gabe, let's do you. Gabe, what are you waiting for? You've got get what I want and wait. You're procrastinating. Or is this really saying you do need to wait for what you want? Ah, yeah, volunteering, that kind of thing. Just talking more about what you love to do. No way! Gabe, you got another wait card. What? You've got wait, get what I want and wait. So you're putting something off for the future, like, oh yeah, I want that thing, but that's only going to come in the future because I need to wait for it because I'm not good enough yet or something. And then wait again and criticism. All yellow cards. Criticism though, criticism. So you're criticizing yourself as well. It's like this is saying, yeah, I'm going to have a successful business in the future, or like once I'm better, once I'm doing something really good. Always putting it off to the future instead of claiming it for now. And this is saying criticizing yourself for that too. So you're almost at this impasse of it's going to happen in the future, and then being down on yourself for that, for putting it off as well. So you've got something about procrastinating. Part of you thinking it's the right thing to do, part of you judging yourself for it, and just being in this fight with yourself over timing. You need to sort that stuff out, Gabe. How very interesting. Thanks, Sabrina. Why are you beating yourself up so badly about your daughter's birthday party, even though it's the best one you've had for her? Feels like I wasn't able to enjoy it. Oh, why? What's behind that? What does your higher self say, Sabrina? Ah, oh, Sabrina. So you did all the right things. It's like it had all the ingredients in the physical world. I mean, you did all the right things, but there was something about the feeling of it that was missing for you. Um, yeah, something like the feeling of it was, I don't know. Um, did did you want to make her feel really special and then you didn't manage to do that? But you had all of the ingredients of a party were right, but there was, I feel like you've got an intuition, Sabrina, that there was something that was missing in it, and it's got to do with the feeling, the way that it made her feel that's missing. That's why you're beating yourself up, because you realize that there was a missing thing. So it's almost like you did a masculine party, paying attention to all of like the cake and the music and the friends and all of the physical stuff, but you missed out the feminine part of it, the things that would make her feel special. And those physical things, they can make someone feel special, but they can, but generally not if they're generic. Do you know what I mean? If it's like you've got all the right party stuff and everything, that doesn't make you feel special. What makes you feel special is someone really thinking of a little detail, and it doesn't have to be big, but that can make you feel really loved. Do you know what I mean? I think that's what it's about, Sabrina. Anyway, you need to get rid of that feeling. So hopefully you know what it is now. It feels to me like you did everything right for the party, but forgot about it could have been, you could have made it really special just with more thought about a little thing rather than doing all the big things. It's like trying to do the best Christmas for your kid and you buy like a big bag full of toys and everything, but there's nothing like really special. It's that kind of feeling anyway. Joanne, thank you. Colette, did I do you? Yes, I did. Because when I get channeling, I'm just in that moment and then I forget what I've said or who I've done or whatever. Joanne! Thanks for your donation, Joanne. General cards for you. Okay. It's a very broad statement, Timothy. With COVID, people can't afford to pay a life coach. Some people can. Hmm. Oh, okay. Who am I doing now? Joanne. Okay, general cards for Joanne. Thanks for your donation, Joanne. Oh, wow. You've got romance too? Everyone's got romance apart from me. Romance and mirror reflection. So you're looking for someone, if you're not aware of this, you're looking for someone that's more like you. This is what happens, right? when we're not particularly loving ourselves or knowing ourselves very well, we attract opposites. We get attracted to, because we're not loving ourselves, we start being really impressed by people that aren't like us at all. And so we attract opposites. We get attracted to opposites thinking they're all great and we're not great. And then we get to know ourselves better and we learn to love ourselves more. And as we get down that path of loving ourselves, we actually want a mirror reflection because we're loving ourselves. We want someone that's just like us because we're great. And that's, so you're headed down that self-love path to wanting more of a mirror reflection to be romantic with. So you weren't able to watch or enjoy it. Yeah, little things were being missed. There you go. We pick up on these things, women, you know. It can look great on the surface, like having all, you know, the best cake or whatever, but there's something missing. The feeling thing. It's getting brighter outside. It doesn't look like it's going to rain. 25 minutes left. So yeah, the self-love path is leading you to wanting to have romance with someone that's more like you. Joanne, what else? But being heard by them. What's under that? And I am heard. Okay. So really you should be going for mirror reflections, right? Someone that's just like you, someone that offers as much as you do in a relationship. But what you're actually doing is going to people that don't listen to you. So this seems like it's one of those situations where maybe you had a parent that didn't pay much attention to you, and then you keep on choosing people that don't pay much attention to you, along with choosing the opposites of you. So maybe that's that pattern that you've been in, choosing the opposites until you learn to love yourself, but you're also choosing a rerun of someone in the past that just doesn't listen to you. Like I was saying before, you might not have been in here, but we say if we had like a father that didn't pay any attention to us, we were always trying to get their attention, trying to do stuff. I'm like, watch me, Dad, watch. Look, Dad, I did this, and they're just not paying any attention. Then we might keep on choosing people to get like that to get in relationships with, hoping that they would get their attention this time. Feels like that kind of thing in this, but about being heard. So it's almost like you're unraveling your romantic life now and realizing who you've been choosing. Pretty heavy. We're just like a mess, really, aren't we? We're just like a product of the messiest things in our lives until we unravel it and heal it. We really are. So many unconscious patterns until we become conscious about it. And then we can actually get good stuff, like proper love and abundance and stuff. But the message for you, Joanne, is that you offer so much in a relationship. Of course you deserve someone that can offer as much as you, that loves as well as you, that will give you as much as you, that will uplift, that will nurture and care. All of that stuff, you deserve someone that's on your level that will do that for you. Sherry, high self-guidance for you. Thanks for your donation, Sherry. Ooh, how come you've all got stuff going on? It's not fair. I'm going to go on strike. So you're kind of closed right now, Sherry. Queen of Swords. More likely to be kind of scary and people, you know, no lover daring to approach you. That kind of an energy. Allow them in. So how come you're being so defensive? Let's find out. Sherry. You're wary of them. I'm just getting that image of the Nine of Wands, you know, where she's got that baton. Been wounded before, and you're wary of them, and you're like, come any closer and I'll bat you over the head with my wand. being still and quiet and watching them is coming over as scary, and that's okay. I'm not saying drop your defenses at all. You're probably very right to have your defenses up there. But yeah, your higher self is saying allow some in. So make love that's doing what you love or do who you love, you know. Um, I'm just getting this really strong thing here, Sherry, that you're doing the right thing to be wary, but and in a way to be wary to give people time to prove themselves. You know what I mean? Whether you allow them in or not, rather than be coming from that point of view is like none of them are any good, and so I'm gonna have to defend myself against all of them. This is saying like allow them to show you that they are some good. Just be still, keep quiet, and let them show you. So don't be as defensive, but still be defensive. Interesting guidance, huh? Hi, Mr. Bowers. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to read these cards out. If I missed anyone out, please let me know. Oh, there is an email there, but I think it's L'Occitane because for some reason they always send me an email at the same time every day. That was you, Joanne. It's L'Occitane. It's all in Thai, so I don't understand it. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Crystals to the Nine of Crystals. Let's read these out for the collective. Eight of Crystals is the working one, right? Yeah, don't respond. Block them. What the hell? Eight of Crystals. The exploration and discovery of a new task, project, or venture is on the horizon. You're ready and willing to put in all of your energy and move into a new phase of your life. You're able to look back on all of your accomplishments and career goals and develop your talents to an entirely new level. This may also indicate an additional formal training or education in the future. It is a self-determination that comes from mental clarity and focus. You're not ignoring him, Christine. You're speaking about him. You're telling us about him. You're not noticing the car out there. That's not ignoring somebody. Block them and properly ignore it. It's a self-determination that comes from mental clarity and focus. It's a state of maturity that emerges from living your life as you expand your spiritual awareness through this active process. This leadership here, these two are very linked here. So the 8 goes to the 9. So we're working on something, being led forward. And the 9 is about singledom, unfortunately. A wonderful card, the 9 of Crystal, represents the culmination of all your efforts and hard work. It's going to pay off. You've learned an abundance of knowledge along the way, which has led to a heightened state of spiritual awareness. Through the exploration and manifestation of your dreams, you have found your place in the universe and are radiating joy. You can now look to the next stage of your life with a fresh perspective. Perhaps you will want to spend more time in nature or with the people you love. Perhaps you will take more spiritual route in your learning. You're aware of the larger scope of your being and are ready to move on to the next phase of enlightenment. Nice. Time to enjoy life's simple pleasures. Yeah, it is the singles card there, just to let everyone know. Been going back and forth, very wary of injury to past experience. Yeah. Wariness. It sounds like somebody doesn't deserve your attention at all. Christine. Love bomber, hard on each surprise. Oh, because part of us wants that attention. Just any kind of attention, even if it's shitty attention. Oh no, I'd rather be by myself and giving myself attention like this chick here, 9 of crystals. Let's get some more tarot from the Slippy deck. The Knight of Pentacles. Who's the one that takes things slowly? Slow and steady wins the race. I am kind of annoyed that you're all getting romance and lovers cards. Genuinely. Nothing happening for me. Although I've not got myself some cards out. Maybe I'd have some cards if I got some cards out for me. So this is all about work, it seems. We bought the tea tree cards. I've not even read the book, Stephanie. I don't know how you meant to use them. I just use them like I'd use anything. But I do like them. They are good cards, hey? The Page of Pentacles. This card came out so much for this next week, and it's very specific. It's about, you know, when we see a feather, when something happens and then we see a little feather there, or we find a coin, stuff's going to be showing up to show that you're on the right path. Just little things, but you know it's a gift from the universe. That's that. So we're putting the hard work in. It's culminating to something. It's a slow and steady process, but we're going to get little signs along the way, little trinkets, little feathers and coins and stuff showing up, manifesting along the way. No problem with my eyes at the moment. They're not so good. I need to stare at screens less, exercise my eyes more. It's not good in the distance. I noticed when I was walking backwards on the treadmill at the gym, which is what I've got to do now, I was looking at all the notices in the gym, that like one that was a few meters away and one more than that, and I can't actually read them anymore. I used to be able to read anything at any distance. Like my eyes were perfect. They're not anymore. It's a very recent thing that. I can see that one over there. Maybe there's something out of the gym lighting, but it's a little worrying. Temperance. Patience. So the little trinkets, the feathers, the coins and stuff along the way, showing us that we're going in the right direction. Got to be patient for the bigger stuff. Huh. Let's have the screen at nighttime settings. Don't know whether I do. Can't remember. Ours change after 40. Well, apparently mine are just changing at 49. Because seriously, they've been perfect until now. Maybe it's lack of carrots. Oh God. Here's a carrot. This should improve my eyesight. 6 of Cups. Look at all those cups. They're so full apart from that one right in front of her. And she's there going, oh, my man in that picture is not here. Carrots. Carrots for eyesight. Oh. Well, I thought we were talking about business and about money then. But now look at this. Relationship. Seriously. So putting in the hard work within ourselves, right? To feel good, to love ourselves. Then we're getting some reward from it. What reward? Just little rewards. It's going to take a while. Slow and steady approach, and then wait. Oh, God. Two of Cups next, you reckon? Or the Lovers? What else could it be to make us angry? What is it? What is it? It's worse. It's worse. It's worse. Temperance. Wait. You don't eat carrots. I don't eat a lot of carrots either. They're very sugary carrots. Yeah, Mother Earth. That's what I'm doing now. Is I'm making sure that I'm looking out the window right now, getting outside and looking in the distance more, taking more time like that. Yeah. Let's get some of these out. I don't have long left. Because 9 minutes, 4 more minutes. If anyone else wants a mini, you better get in fast or have it tomorrow. A fair man, blonde, grey or white hair. Yeah, another white card. It's worse. Jug, light-hearted, carefree time. I guess we could look at it that way. We're having a light-hearted, carefree time before that relationship comes in. Why did that turn it around to relationships then? It so wasn't about relationships. April. Carrots. April carrot. What about April? What about April? If we get another white card out, I will not be happy. Oh, look. April. We're getting compliments from an admirer in April. What else about April? Compliments. Hi, Murray. He said no. Not comfortable dining indoors. Damn. So we've got compliments from an admirer in April and success. It's not comfortable dining indoors. What? I don't get that. Well, April is Songkran. Oh. We got a big Songkran holiday this time in April. It's also my 50th birthday as well, but I don't think I'm going to do anything for it because I've got I won't swear. We're in a social life. Yeah, there's Easter. When is Easter falling? But I'm not Christian, so it doesn't make any difference. Take a mini, Mr. Bowers. You got a question? Anyway, that's all the cards because I have to go off because I'm going to do a breakthrough session now. Mini for Mr. Bowers to finish things off. Very disappointing, those cards. Spirit, I'm not impressed at all. Your restaurant's just opened. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I keep on forgetting about COVID. I was literally thinking about I only like to eat outside. Mr. Bowers. Mystery and empower yourself. So you've got random things coming. The universe has something in store for you. Your higher self has something in store for you. You're being led toward it, but you've got to empower yourself first. So you have to be stronger. So that's what you're getting. You have to empower yourself. You have to be stronger. You have to say no more. You have to learn how to empower yourself and be okay about that. Be okay for speaking out for yourself, standing up for yourself, expressing your wishes, and just being okay about that. So at the moment, you might be trying to empower yourself, but then feeling really bad about it once you do. It's kind of where I'm at the moment too. Just with my ex, just the guilt. I don't see why I should feel guilty for not getting in touch. He doesn't get in touch with me, but I do. I've started feeling guilty about it. And it's like, no, he's an adult too. Sometimes. First week of April, you reckon? Oh, Easter. Is it? 250. Yeah. Patio dining. Oh, well, I'm sorry about that, Chris. So he's not saying no to you, he's saying no to COVID. Thanks, everyone, for coming along. I need to go now because I've got 4 minutes and I need to get another coffee before I start that session and get everything sorted out. So let's do it all over again tomorrow, shall we? See if we can get some better information from Spirit this time. Thanks for all of your donations. There's been a lot of mini reads today. Have a wonderful day, night, whatever. I should celebrate. With who? With whom? Maybe I'll have a pool party and just by myself. No, I can invite some people, but not many. I'm off people right now. See ya, everybody. See you next time tomorrow.